Shalom, and welcome to another installment of Apostle GMS, giving all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Today is going to be an open forum, so we're just going to go with the spirit. Anything that comes out, comes out. Today's date is July 18, 2015. So go ahead, Doc.
Khan. Yeah, so, basically, we're in the midst of two major things going on. One of them is Jade Helm 15. It's a joke, inside joke. Jade Helm 15. We're in the midst of that right now. As we speak, we haven't really heard too much about it. And also, the other event that we're in is the meeting at the Bohemian Grove. These devils, these top elite, so-called elite, like governors and leaders and all that come together once a year in the last 2 weeks of July in Sonoma County, California, at a place called Bohemian Grove, and basically to set a policy, for basically for the world. So they're in the midst of that. They're in the midst of this Jade Helm event. That or exercise, as basically the takeover, of cities, or suburb, not suburbs, or urban areas by the military. That's the training they're going to be doing in the open sight of all these so-called Americans. So basically we're at the time now where the Rothschilds and these international bankers are basically trying to fully bring in this new world order. So there's certain things that are in play right now that are setting the stage for this new world order takeover of the entire planet Earth, to make all peoples of the world slaves to the international bankers through what out there is the RFID microchip, which is also known as the mark of the beast. So there's events taking place. There's riots all over the world. Because you got riots going on in Greece because they're trying to get out of the euro, and because basically since they got into the euro basically has been exhausting them and having them to have these economic crises. Supposedly on Monday the banks are supposed to open up again in Greece, and they're supposed to give them more, able to withdraw more money out of their accounts. We'll see what happens when Monday comes around. But basically all these events that are happening simultaneously around the world, because Yahweh Shai said one of the things that was gonna be happening in these times before he comes back would be the uproars of the people, would be wars, rumors of wars, pestilences, and that's another thing. Disease. You have certain diseases that are man-made or manufactured. That they're waiting for the right opportunity to inject people with these so-called cure, which is going to contain the virus in it. So there's a lot of things that are happening around the world, and one of the main things that's happening is the economic breakdown of the world economy, because as they tie in this whole world into one economic basis, when one state or one country starts to falter, everybody starts to feel it. That's why Russia and them are moving away from the dollar, trying to do their own thing amongst the Asian counterparts, So there's all different types of stuff that's going on, and that's what goes down in the Bohemian Grove the last 2 weeks of July. They sit down and they set policy for the next year, and who's going to rule, who's got to be taken out, who do we have to pay off, what are we going to implement for this particular year? Because when they go there and they what's the word I'm looking for? They worship this 40-foot owl, which they call Molech. They pretty much what they're doing is based off of witchcraft. That's why they do it behind closed doors. That's why it's not open to the general public. Only certain people can get up in there. You know, you have to have certain passes. You know, even if you try to go around the forest and try to get into the into that area, they have heavy surveillance, heavy security. You know, that'll within seconds, minutes, they'll come and grab you up. You know, so that's what's happening right now as we speaking. You know, they're almost, you know, about a half a week into this Bohemian Grove meeting. This is what the Lord said, though, because they're using this witchcraft, you know, to basically to lie to the people, you know, so that they can set up their new world order, which is going to fail, their policy, which is going to fail, you know, miserably at that. It says, this is Isaiah 47 and 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me." And what's their wickedness? The witchcraft, the intentions that they have, this new world order, the microchip, the takeover of the world, the wars with these different nations, the stealing of their resources, you know. So that's their wickedness in a nutshell. And it says that none seeth us. Why? Because they're behind closed doors. They're doing these things. In the naked eye, to the people out there, to the average person, they seem like benevolent people that are there for humanitarian reasons or to help, so on and so forth, you know. But really, their intentions are to deceive, destroy, take over, and set up this so-called new world order. It says, "Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee." Why? Because ever since they took over the planet, they have all the information and resources and the history of a lot of different things, and this wisdom that they got and being in this position that they're in has caused them to be deceived. It says, it has perverted them, literally, because look at the state of the world today. You know, not just through pollution or these nasty foods that are chemicals. They're passing legislation so that homosexuals can get married, so people can acknowledge homosexuals. They're pushing the homosexual agenda hard. They're pushing that thing hard.
Yeah, when those elites, when they go into slavery, that's when they're going to know they've been deceived, because they think that new world order is gonna prevail. But the truth of the matter is, according to Bible prophecy, they're going into slavery. The top elite of the so-called white man's government, the cream of the crop, if you will, they're going into slavery. And that's when they're really going to know that they've been deceived, when they're getting them lashes across their back. And even before that, when Yahweh Shai comes with those chariots, they're going to know that they've been deceived as well, because Yahweh Shai is going to bring destruction. It's true Yahweh Shai is bringing salvation for the elect, but he's also bringing destruction for this place called America, and really destruction for certain parts of the world. Just to back you up on what you're saying.
That's right, that's right. You know, that's why they're in Bohemian Grove right now, setting policies for the next year.
And if I may say, you notice that we're the only real group that talk like this. You know, you watch all these other groups, they come with some fucking bullshit, man. Excuse my French. Especially that, you know, the Kingpin Nate, right? You know, we're the only group, Great Millstone, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that really put out those prophecies there, especially the prophecies concerning destruction. Them other groups, truth be told, they don't really want to see no destruction. They don't want to see America destroyed. They like being here. They like being oppressed, you know?
Back in Isaiah 47 and 10, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me, thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me." You know,
if I may say, brother, the part where it says, "None seeth me," that was true up until the advent of the internet, because now the internet is revealing these bastards. When I say bastards, I mean these top elite groups, the different groups. That's why Jay Rockefeller made that statement, the internet should have never been invented. Why? Because it's revealing these devils. And the Most High has opened our eyes to reveal them even more through the scriptures, through the prophecy.
It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. Right, because right now, you control both sides of the field. So